Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Hard and Uncut, and I want to address something at the start of the episode. You will see on the top bar here our, what is it? It's like the reputation. Reputation is really low. That is because when we're looking at missions and things like that, no, that's the wrong place. That's where the astronauts are kept. In mission control, I regularly, thank you. I regularly go through and I just go, I don't want that one, close it, and you lose 3 reputation each time. So we've just been drifting down over time because I haven't had many missions that we've actually completed with decent reputation, actually. Also, money. After our last launches, our money is looking poor, and I'm concerned that we probably have to send at least one more craft to Moho, because we're probably going to need fuel. In fact, we're going to need fuel. So when I have to send a craft to Moho, I'm also going to have to send another craft to the dual system. That's at least 2 launches, and they're going to be big launches. And that's without a mistake. So I'm a little concerned about this. So let's have a look. We've got science data from space around Eve is a mission. I've run through these quickly just to have a look. We've got science data from space around Eve. We've got science data from space around the moon. We've got science data from the surface of Minmus. I think we can do that one. So we'll go and have a look at Minmus. I think I'm going to take it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take them all. Not the moon. We're going to take... Have I got something on Eve? It's got no battery. No. I have a crew member there, don't I? Surface of Duna, I don't think we can do, and we can do the Sentinel mission. That gives us 31 years to do that. We'll just take it for the cash. We can always sort it out. It's like a year to do it or something like that. We'll think about that. Right. Let's actually have a look and get rid of this. What missions do we have? We currently have the splashdown on Eve. We're not doing that. Science data from space around Jewel, that's going to be a potential problem. Surface of Eve we can do. That currently, is it doing it? I don't know if it's doing it, if we've gone on to it or not. I don't know how long we've got left on it. Val, science data from space around Val. How did I not finish that? We've been past Val, haven't we? Have I not got... Didn't we do that? Aha, that's interesting. When did I get the science? That's why have I not done this? We'll get that at some point. Science data from surface of Minmus. We'll do that now. Gather science from Eve, space around Eve, and surface of Eve. Ooh, let's go and have a look what we've got. So we need Minmus to start with. We are going to have a launch in this episode. I just want to get some cash first. So let's have a look. What have I got? Crude. Get rid of these. Actually, I want lander. Don't want that. What have we got? I don't seem to have anything. Moho or bust. There's Mun Station, Mun Base. Oh, I did have that mission for Mun Base. Has that got... Right, let's just check that. Has it got science on it? If it's got science and power, we can do that mission. While I'm thinking, of course, we're going to take forever to do screen jumps because that's the way we are at this point in time, isn't it? It's just, really, yeah, seriously, yeah, we're doing the time taking, yeah, right. All right, do we have a science? Okay, so we could do it. We have signal, yeah, right. So let's go back to the Space Center. Was that science around? I think that might have been science around the moon, or was it landed on the moon? I suppose that thing could take off, do science, land back again. I mean, it's not... I'm sure I've done that before. Does it say high or low? That's the important bit, isn't it? Right. I apologise. We're doing a lot of jumping around. No, what am I doing? Seriously? Show me them. Right. That's not where I wanted to go. It's terrible. Yeah, so you can tell this is one of those episodes, isn't it? It's going to be one of those episodes where we're 4 minutes in. We're 4 minutes in and we haven't... Right, from space around the moon. We'll do that. I'll have that. Right. Let's knock some of these off straight away. So we need Minmus. I don't know what the Minmus craft is classed as, though. Interestingly. Right, so we want Mun Base. Let's check Mun Station first of all. We can always find the other one with having a look, I think. I think this might have some science equipment on it. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's got a lab. And it's probably got a sample on it, but I think we probably will have used that. Yeah, it does have a sample on it. Is it used? Conduct a material study? You know what? Transmit it. Transmit that data anyway. We're going to send a scientist if we need to fix it. Is that you done? Am I done? There we go. That's one mission complete. That's 25,000 plus the other bit. That's good. So yeah, we're just trying to grab a bit of cash right now. Zoom in on you. What have we got around Minmus? Nothing. I have nothing around Minmus. Give me. I don't want debris. Give me Kerbals. No. Space stations. Right. It was surface, wasn't it? U. So switch to that one. So Min 3. So this is the one with the pilot on, isn't it? I do think this actually could do with coming back. I seem to think that there is something there, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. You've got science, have you? Yeah, you do. Have you got signal? You don't. Right, okay. Why don't you have signal? Because Kerbin is there. We're around the back. Okay, so we need to do a little timey-wimey warpy. A bit more timey-wimey warpy. A bit more. It's very slow, isn't it? Have you run out of electricity to cool charges? I don't know if you have. Ah, well, this is actually... Oh, right, when it comes around, we do actually get signal. Okay, let's just... Does that get us... Yeah, we've got signal. Okay. So we can do oh, hello. Log temperature. You cancel. We're gonna review the data. We're gonna transmit that, and then we're gonna log temperature again and keep it. Are we actually being held in place by the flag? I think we are. I think we started to slide down there, and the flag is holding us. That's brilliant. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do. I'll keep that, and I'm gonna do that because keep that as well. We probably need to do something with this at some point. So that's another contract finished, is it? Surface minimus. Good. 40,000. How do you get 40,000? I suppose it's the surface, isn't it? All right. What was the other one that we've got? Splashdown of Eve, Jewel, Eve. That thing, Val. So we need to go to the space telescope, which is currently orbiting near there. It's around here somewhere, isn't it? It's not there. What am I missing? What am I not got with this thing? What's that? There we go. That's it. Discover Eye. Right. So I need to think about the altitude of Discover Eye. We're halfway through the episodes. I apologize. Right. Let's have a look. Reach the desired. Get 10 asteroids. Oh, we're in the correct position. Oh, good. You know what? Is this turned on? Can we make sure it's turned on? Stop. Start. Wonderful. I don't know what we're doing. Disable that. Keep it. All right. Okay, that's that done. Get back to the Space Center. So that should happen in the background. Any other stuff we're just going to leave for now. We've got about 40, 50 days until we get that dual arrival. It's not actually that important. I'm going to see about where we can put that craft. I'd like to it's got that ore scanner, and I'm trying to decide, can you scan for ore around Jewel? That would be interesting. I don't think you can, but then equally, can you get science for doing it? Because you can't do it, if that makes sense. Right. I need to find a craft that I have, and you need to bear with me here. So I went away, and I read your comments. Yes, there's lots of extra stuff on our Moho lander. Yes, there is not enough fuel on our Moho lander. Yes, our Moho lander is pretty rubbish. So I redesigned it. Just a little bit, just a tweak, just a tweaky. So where's the? So I'm going to send this primarily because it might be a better lander. It might be an alternative lander. Alternatively, it might act as an actual fuel craft. I've also got I think a fuel carry thing. I'll have to check that. But I'd play around and just strip some stuff off the standard craft we sent and just put fuel on to see what it could take. So let's have a look. Is this the one I want? Yeah, you can see it's quite different. We will see it when it's in orbit though. And of course we now have quite a lot of money, so we can launch this. So we're going to launch this now, get this done. I think that's okay. I think those are going to go, and then that's going to come off. Then it's going to be these, and that's going to come off. And then we're going to have this. That's going to go. That fairing is going to fire. Then that's going to decouple with those engines, and then that's going to go up there. Wonderful. I think that's right. What delta V are we on? We're on that. So if I put it on vacuum, we have a lot more delta V. That's wonderful. Right. Yeah, let's launch that. So yeah, the big issue with this is, yeah, I could send a fuel craft on its own. I'm probably gonna have to do that anyway. I'm not a big fan of what we're looking like with this mission at the moment. So I sort of took a little bit of inspiration from what I'd done with the dual craft, actually, the idea of something using some of the different shaped parts. Oh, well, you're not supposed to be there. You can't get out. Seriously. Recover the vessel. Brilliant. How much is that gonna cost me? Yancey, you shouldn't have been in there. That was not supposed to be. You weren't saved in there. I have one crew member left. I have one engineer. Everybody else is out on missions, which is partly why I'm wondering about bringing the Dual 2 back. It should have a different name. Comment down below if you think it should have a different name and what you think that name should be. Yes, I haven't brought it back yet. You all seem very excited about the idea of bringing it back, although somebody said I should have it burn up in the atmosphere. So I'm not entirely sure if that's a good thing or not. Right. Moho Lander B. Why have I got two of you? You're the same, are you? You are the same. Get out. Right, launch this. Right, we've got 3 minutes 40 seconds. I've got to try and get this thing at least semi into orbit for the end of this episode, because we've achieved nothing apart from getting some money, which I'm going to be honest with you, at the start of this series was a good thing when we got money. I also need to get some science, because the final craft that I want to launch, well, I'm going to launch it. I think I'm going to launch it twice. The final craft is going to require some of the highest tech that we have. So we'll see. Right. Let's have a look. Get the engines going. Let's just fire these. Wonderful. We're going to pop it up into 2 times because I don't want to spend too long. We've got about 3 minutes to go until the end of this episode. I'm going to start turning. There we go. I'm going to pull the throttle back a bit. Save some of that beautiful fuel. Don't want too much air resistance kicking in. I want to be careful. Just don't want to punch it too hard. Too low down. You'll notice fairing, yeah, nice and abrupt ending there to the fairing, because that's how we like to do aerodynamics in this space program. It's the best way to do it, is to just have real hard drag on the nose of the craft. Is what we tend to find is the best way of doing it. Get rid of those, thank you very much. And then I will fire those up, and I'm actually going to turn on a dime there. There we go. That's it. Wonderful. Pull that down. That's it. Hold it there. There to there. There we go. We're just going to burn sideways for a little bit. Yeah, not the most effective of launch profiles, but we're going to go with it. Get rid of those. Thank you. Wonderful. Next thing, I want to get rid of this fairing at some point. We're going to put that down there. All right. We are now approaching the time when I can get rid of the fairing. There we go. You can now see the craft up there. Have I got solar panels? I've got some solar panels stuck in there. That's good. Right. We are gaining a little bit of the old altitude. Just going to pull this down to about so there we go, and let it ride up. I'm going to let it go to about 100 kilometers, because I don't know how long my departure burn is going to take. It could be quite a long one. We have 1 minute and 40 left until I start to get concerned, so I'm not too worried about it just yet. Just there, that there, that's perfect. And there we go. I'm going to kill that. We're almost actually in orbit. What I'm going to do is put that there. Do a bit of this, do that, wonderful, pull that back. Put myself on the marker. Nose is going to want to make me sneeze, so am I going to sneeze before the end of the episode? I have 1 minute and about 15 seconds to go until the sneeze or the end of the episode. And I refuse to let myself sneeze. Right, while we're doing this, we're going to extend that, and we're going to pull this out and extend that, and then I'm also going to put out an antenna. Where are you? There we go. We need to extend that, and I'm going to rush us to there because we've got 50 seconds. This burn is going to take not 50 seconds, but we can do this quicker. There we go. Come on, get me to it. We've got 40 something seconds. We have technically no signal, but I think I can still fire the engines. I hope I can still fire the engines. I'm hopeful of engine fire being a possibility. That would be a bit of a nightmare for us, because we've just put lots of money into this craft. Fire the engine. There we go. And we are going to be in orbit any second. And it's in, and there we go. We just leave it there. Wonderful. Perfect. Love it. Can't get rid of that because don't have a control node. Okay. So, no, I need to figure out why we don't have anything. We've got 10 seconds left. Next episode, we're going to... Should be bouncing off Duel 2. Is Duel 2 not going out? No, it's got crew. Okay. Right, so from me, until next time, have a great one.